Hello, you're listening to the Level Up podcast with Karvey and Tat, your weekly dose of gaming, streaming, and internet culture topics. I'm Karvey, I'm a full-time streamer on twitch.tv/Karvey.
And I'm Tat and I'm a streamer, and you can find me on twitch.tv/Tat_2.
On today's episode, we have a few things to get through. We have talking about the number one selling game in the world. We're talking about Post Malone's crazy $2 million Lord of the Rings buy. COD Season 5 updates, is it good, is it bad? And finally, the Andrew Tate and Mr. Beast little drama that we had on X the other day. But before we get into it, Tat, how have you been? How's your week been?
I've been so good. I have been playing Spider-Man 4 on PlayStation 4. So I just picked it up the other day because I've had it for a little while and I'm like, I want to play this. Everyone's played this, and how did I not play this game before?
You sent a photo to me the other night. It looked really pretty. I've seen some videos on TikTok of the graphics, and people really enjoy the parkour. What's it called? When you wear
the swinging and web blasting and stuff. It's insane. I'm having so much fun. It's the first time I've played a game off stream, I think, in a year. It's actually insane. I kind of sat down the other day and I'm like, this is the first time I've played a video game off stream to kind of just enjoy myself, and it was really, really fun. It's such a good game. I can't believe it's 5 years old and I haven't played it, and I'm having the most fun.
How's the storyline? Is it good?
It's actually pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
And the fighting is really cool too. It kind of reminds me of have you ever played Tekken?
Yes.
You know, the fighting game? Yeah,
yes.
It's got a lot of combo kind of stuff like that, and you have to be quite strategic when you go into fights and stuff. So I don't know, it's actually so much fun, and there's a lot of stealth missions. So I'm I'm
cool.
impatient. Yeah, I'm impatient though. So I just sling on in there and just kill everyone, and I'm impatient, so I just but I'm loving it. It's so much fun. So I've been playing that. What about you? What have you been up to?
This week I had the flu, but that's okay. I took the time off stream to learn about Photoshop, and through Adobe, because I want to do my own YouTube thumbnails and everything, and also I've been learning a bit of Spanish, a bit of Espanol.
What, on Duolingo?
Yes, bro. If you guys have not tried Duolingo, you need to try it. It's like a game. It's literally like a video game. That's why I think I like it so much. It's competitive.
Literally.
You can try to get top of the ranks for the week against other people, and it's very repetitive. And I need to register something at least 4 times in my brain for it to actually get stuck in there. So that's really good. The thing is, it's free. I think it has a bit of ads, but it's worth the price to pay for it. And if you really want to hustle to learn a language, because we plan to go on an overseas trip in the next 2 years, including Spain. Cute. So we're gonna be bloody talking all Spanish in Spain.
It's gonna be so awesome. Fun. It is fun. I used to do Duolingo. I did Spanish for 3 years in school, and it was really fun. But Duolingo makes learning a language fun. It's a game, like you said. It's awesome. I love Duolingo.
Oh
Definitely
my gosh.
a vibe.
Enough about us. Sorry. I'm going to ask you, what do you think the number one selling game in the world is?
I have thought about this before, and I think it might be, I'm going to be honest, Minecraft, just because it's so popular.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, I was right.
It is.
Ooh, do I get a cookie?
Maybe. Listen. 238 million downloads.
Wow. That's insane.
Across all platforms, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, everything. Why do you think it's done so well? It's sold so well?
Wow, it's such an interesting question, because I think first of all, it's very accessible. It's on literally every single device you can think of. It's on iPhone, it's on Xbox, PlayStation, it's literally everything. So there's that in mind, but I don't know. I feel it was just a timeless game. When it came out, I remember when it did come out, and there were news articles and news broadcasts on it, and everyone was making fun of how bad it looked, because Minecraft, the graphics are notoriously they're blocky,
basic.
Right?
She is basic.
Yeah, and it came out in a time when graphics were kind of advancing. So to kind of go back and take that blocky graphics, I think that was a really standout point for it. Because I remember when I looked at it and I'm like, oh, this game looks horrible. I was so negative, but then I started playing it and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
But I never grinded Minecraft, and I wish I did. There's so much I don't know about Minecraft. I know the basics, but I love Minecraft. It's so much fun.
The thing is, anyone of any age can play, anyone
Yeah.
of any language can understand it.
Totally.
It's so simple, but it's so detailed as well. Like, I remember seeing articles about literal architects having meetings using Minecraft in creative mode to try and picture exactly what they want to build and, you know, all their plans for it. Isn't that so cool? People are using it for fun, for content creation, for their jobs. Like, it's such a good game, and I've been through my Minecraft eras quite a few times, like on and off. I get scared of going back into the Minecraft era because I know I won't hop out of my little gremlin hole. I won't work. I won't do anything but play Minecraft. So that it's a little bit of a dangerous field to, you know, especially playing with friends. You can play with however many friends and from all over the world. It's such a good game, and I see why it's number one.
It's awesome, and all the like different texture packs, and it's really interesting, like the history all behind it too, like the creator who made it, and then like he sold it, but like he made so much money from it. And I think from memory, I think he's like is he broke, or he went a bit like, not broke, he lost his mind a little bit, and he was like tweeting a lot online and stuff like that. So it's a really interesting history with all of that kind of stuff too. So yeah, Minecraft.
But I definitely feel like it will not dry up. It'll not be dead. This game is going to just stay so popular forever. I definitely think that.
And it's for all age groups as well. You know, everyone plays it.
Yeah,
which is great.
Exactly.
I love that. Yeah.
So next topic, I want to know about these COD updates because you know me, I'll be slowly getting back into COD and we're going to play soon. So tell me the updates, please.
So season 5 has just come out, which I think is the second last season of this game, if I'm correct. I think there will be a season 6, but season 5 has come out. There's a few different changes. First of all, the biggest one being sliding has actually been sped up. Yeah, but not that much. That's the thing. Like, they kind of spoon feed these, and they've been doing this for 8 months since the game came out. Like sliding has been. Can you hear River in the background?
It's so cute though. It's so cute.
She is so cute. She's so annoying. She does it all the time. She wants attention. But sliding has been sped up, and unfortunately it's not enough in my opinion. Like, movement isn't back. A lot of people have been saying movement's back. I don't think movement is back. The tack sprint is now bugged as well. So it's actually really slow to get around the map now, Karvey.
Really?
Because you only tack sprint every 2 minutes now. It's horrible. It feels really janky.
You know what I think?
Yeah. What?
I'm going to tell you right now. If they brought back slide cancel, I'd be happy. What's the issue?
I know.
If they should do a community vote, all COD players, as soon as they log in for the night, there'll be a little review, and it'll be like, do you want slide cancelling back? Yes or no? So we can vote, and we all vote, and we're all gonna say yes. It's gonna be 80% yes. Bring it back. Lots of people will come back because movement is so good.
Movement, that's the thing though. I think a lot of people are kind of on the fence that slide cancelling was broken, and I don't miss slide cancelling per se, but I miss movement that wasn't clunky. Yep. Honestly, the game just feels so clunky still. When you parachute, when you're landing, it just feels clunky, and it's not I think that ruins kind of the whole experience for me personally, and I am a movement player, so I kind of want to have that. It just doesn't feel smooth. I think the TTK is in a way better place now. The TTK used to be absolutely insane. You could just shoot someone with 2 bullets and it's you're dead, but they've got it to a point now where I think the TTK is leveled really nicely, but movement just is so clunky, especially on a resurgence map, and animations are slow too. Don't you hate when you get in a gunfight with the whole 4 stack and then she's so loud.
What does she want?
I don't know. She does this all the time. She wants attention. I just need her to have a nap.
You look like an embarrassed mum. You're oh my God.
I'm embarrassed. Before the podcast, she was playing with her little, her toy outside my study door. And she was Karvey's what's that noise? And I'm it's River playing with, those those, I don't know if you've seen them, Karvey, the fish that move. Yeah. She's obsessed with it, and she always brings it to me. It sounded like a washing
machine. I was what is that clunking noise?
Loud. It's so loud. Yeah. Hopefully she naps soon.
That's our special guest for today's podcast.
That's our special guest. So cute. COD, not heaps happened. I think there's a little bit of new content, but There's reports of aim assist has been nerfed as well, which my aim was a little bit rusty last night when I had a few games. It was not an enjoyable experience for me. I'm so used to, you know, that aim assist and getting that in every gunfight. But, you know, I think it's good that they've nerfed it, but I think it's interesting that they've nerfed it so far into this cycle of this game. Because if you think about it, like I was thinking about this the other day, like them nerfing that so far into the game, I think it will, like if casuals or people that don't play the game as much aren't hitting their shots and they're getting frustrated with it and they, you know, it is frustrating. And I think them doing it so far into this cycle of this game is really, I don't know if it's a good idea. I'm going to be honest. Like I was all like nerf aim assist, nerf aim assist, but like I think it's too late now that they've done it, and it is a risky move, right? Because if you come back to the game and you can't hit your shots, it's pretty frustrating, I feel, especially if you're a casual gamer, you don't have a lot of time to like grind. I don't know if it was a smooth move on their part, but anyway, there's dirt bikes on our Mazrah, so you can ride around in dirt bikes.
I do love dirt bikes.
Yeah, it looks pretty funny. There's pretty funny clips on Twitter of this, like people falling off the dirt bikes, so you can actually fall off them. And like you roll around in the like dirt and stuff. It's pretty funny. So I reckon we should hit up our Mazrah and go for a little dirt bike
Have
race.
you seen that TikTok of that girl on her bike and she does like tricycle karaoke and she picks up randoms?
No.
And she makes them sing for $20.
Wait, is this in the game or IRL?
This is IRL.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
We should do something. We should do some level up karaoke in COD.
We should definitely. Let's do it.
If you guys see a blinged out dirt bike with 2 Nicki Minaj skins, come and sing for us, please.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for the Nicki Minaj skin. Like, oh my God, I can't wait. It's going to be the best time ever. So our Mazrah also has some changes as well. Solos is actually only available for 1 week per month.
What?
Yeah, which is crazy because there's a lot of solos grinders in our Mazrah, right? Like big map solos.
I love solos.
Solos is fun, especially on big map. Like there's like a whole community of solos grinders for big map. So this is really disappointing news that this is you know, this is a thing.
Do you think it's because solos are not very popular, or?
I think the game honestly is at a point where, because they've had to do map rotations now as well for Resurgence, because they can't fill, you know, solo, duos, trios, quads for 2 different maps, and Al Mazrah as well. You know, there's 3 maps. I think there's 4 actually now that it's season 5. There's a new season 5 map. And it's just like there's not enough players, like player base for those. So it kind of sucks a lot because a lot of people just want solos and they want it to be a permanent mode. And I'm so for this because solos is a really fun part of this game. It's not really fun getting stacked every single day. And when you need like a bit of a chill session, solos is just a must.
Agreed.
Anyway, a bit of negativity there, but that's all right. But I'm excited to grind some more duos Vondel with you.
Yes. Guys, if you don't know, I'm probably one of the best players in Oceania that plays Call of Duty. Tat is the second best. So she kind of needs me to carry her. So I'm happy to help you out this week if that's what you want.
I'm only good at camping, right, Karvey?
And I'm only good at stacking everybody else and holding your hand to get through. So make sure you guys catch us on Twitch doing that. Now, have you heard of the little Andrew Tate, Mr. Beast debacle that happened a few days ago?
A little bit.
Let me explain for you and everyone who may not know. So Mr. Beast has tweeted something. Let me read it for you. Whoever has the most liked reply in 48 hours gets all my Twitter revenue for the month. Andrew Tate believed he won. However, someone else had won. So obviously Andrew Tate must have had a whole bunch of likes. And then either he may not have seen the troll or the other account that has got a whole bunch more likes than him. He believes it was botted. The other account was botted, and goes on to say this. He says, "Hungry children are waiting. This is all a lie. He refuses to help the world, and they only want to push the agendas of Satan."
Okay, that's now. A bit cray-cray.
That is a little bit cray-cray, because what this instantly reminds me of is people who complain about rich people that donate to charities that, the hater doesn't want them to donate to. You should be donating to this charity or this charity. You're a millionaire. Why aren't you donating your whole life to people in need? And I get wanting to see all of these famous rich people donate to charities, but just because they're not donating to people that you want them to doesn't mean they're not still helping somebody. Like, totally. I remember a couple years ago, Akon. You know Akon? Yeah. He's a singer-rapper, and he had done something huge. It was in Africa providing electricity, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yes, and it was a major thing, and people were still hating, like, oh, you should have been giving them food instead. You should have been doing this. It's like, oh my goodness, you just can't win with some people. We are so lucky that, people that are more well off and rich and famous and stuff, that they are even helping. Yeah. People can choose to be selfish with their money, and at least they are doing something. And with the Mr. Beast situation, he wanted to give it to somebody random, and I think that's really cool. And just chill out. Totally. I think with Andrew Tate, he'd just be so intense sometimes, and it kind of pisses me off.
I agree. I think it's really interesting because like Mr. Beast does cop so much, slack from people saying, why don't you do this? Or like, and they say stuff like, you only donate because you basically make money from it and like make YouTube content from it and whatnot. Bro. And it's like he's helping so many people, like so many people. Why are we hating on this person that is literally like, yes, he's making content from it. He needs to get the money from somewhere.
How do you think he gets paid?
Like, I don't understand. And it's just this like unnecessary hate. And it's like, there was a video a little while ago he did where he helped people with blindness.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of that kind of came from. Like a lot of people were hating on that and were like, oh, you're exploiting blind people for a video and whatnot. And I just think it's so unnecessary and negative, and like it's just, he cops a lot of it.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. There is not one man that I will support and push till I die, and that is Mr. Beast, because look, yes, he is, with the blind video, for example, he did get 100 blind people, and he helped them fix their eyesight and made a YouTube video from it. But you think about it, there's always the sour, like, bitter biddies that are like, using poor people or people that aren't well off for views, to gain for yourself. This boy probably spends at least $1 million a video trying to help people and make good content. He needs to get paid somehow. He's not a self-made, born billionaire. Yeah. He's had to grind for it. And I'm more than happy to sit there and watch a 7-minute extremely entertaining video while he's helping somebody and giving them money to make them happy and well off. I'm happy to sit and watch that if my view counts to help him keep doing what he wants to do. Hello?
Absolutely agree with you there. Honestly, it's just insane that we even have to talk about this, It's just, it's crazy.
Mr. Beast, we love you.
We love you.
So have you done Pokemon trading cards or any type of trading cards?
I used to have Pokemon cards, and I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh card fan when I was a kid. Did you like Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Wait, this was when I was just a wee bubba. I remember having a pack, and I remember the back of the card, the front of the card, and I remember playing a little PC game of it as well. Could not bloody tell you for the life of me what any of the cards are now, but I remember happy memories from having Yu-Gi-Oh deck when I was younger.
Yu-Gi-Oh was so much fun. I wish I was more into Pokemon. I had a little bit of Pokemon cards, but Yu-Gi-Oh, that was the shit. Like I remember I made my mum take me to like Big W here in Australia and like buy me like a pack from Big W, and it was the most thrilling thing ever. Honestly, like being a kid and getting your first pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, does anything like even compare? Honestly though. And I must have had like a rare card, and people used to trade them and whatnot, trade cards. I must have had a rare card, and I think I got ripped off because a kid like ripped me off. I had a rare card and he's like, I'll give you this, blah, blah, blah. And then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, yeah, look at what I got to my friend. And they're like, yeah, you got ripped off. So that's a core memory of mine. Good times, good times. But have you heard this stuff with Post Malone buying the $2 million Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering card?
Look, Look, you need to explain to me. I just don't know about the card hype. Why this card was $2 million? Please explain.
Honestly, I can't, just because I don't understand why cards are that expensive. And this is the thing, right? Like, I didn't realize until like researching. I knew like baseball cards and stuff were really like expensive, and you can get rare like baseball cards and stuff. I didn't realize the price tag that was attached to these cards. Oh my gosh. There was a card that was sold, I think it was last year. It sold, last year it sold for $12.8 million. It's a Mickey Mantle rookie card. So it's like a baseball card. $12.6 million.
Was there only like one made in the world or something?
It must have been, yeah. Okay, it's like a super rare card. Like $12.6 million for a card, like a piece of cardboard or paper. Like, what are we talking about? It's insane. So then, Post Malone bought this Lord of the Rings card, and this card is from a card game called Magic the Gathering, which actually is the first trading card game that was made. And it has like it actually has a lot of players. It has 35 million players as of December 2018. Wow. I didn't even realize, right? So I just saw the news headlines of, Posty buying this card. I'm like, I'm interested. What is this?
Yeah.
It's rumored to be, it's like valued at around the $2 million mark. The exact figure hasn't been like revealed, but it's around that kind of mark, which is absolutely insane. Did you see the TikTok of him getting it?
Oh my gosh. And so I'm assuming, so let's paint a picture for the listeners. So there was the guy who I'm assuming was the person who drew the card, and then giving it off to Post Malone. And this man is crying because he must just be so happy and grateful because, I mean, first off, you're meeting Post Malone. Second of all, you have a $2 million card in your hand that you're now selling and is successfully sold. You can set up for the rest of your life, mate. Like, it was so sweet.
Totally. It's absolutely insane. Imagine getting that card and just like, it's $2 million. It's life-changing.
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for both of them. Like, Posty must be so happy as well.
Yeah, Posty's a bit of a nerd with this kind of thing. I mean, he like streams on Twitch sometimes too, which is the most adorable thing. I love Post Malone. Like, I think he is so cool.
Yeah.
I love him. But yeah, it's very interesting, like the whole card kind of thing. And it's, it's absolutely insane what some of these cards,
Doesn't he have his own set of cards in this Magic of the Gathering card section? Post Malone. I think I saw he has like three.
Yeah, I think he collects them.
Of his own cards though. It says Post Citadel, Post Son of Rich, and Post Sigil. And they look like him. It says Post Malone features in his own limited set of MTG cards.
That's pretty cool.
So of course he's going to get the best bloody card from MTG.
Yeah. That's so cool. No,
That's
I
awesome.
love that. I think that's just such an awesome story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Right, so it's time for our Slay or Nay segment of the podcast. Now, today's topic, Apple VR. Is that how you say it? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Apple VR?
Virtual reality. Is that what it's called?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I think, Apple VR. Yeah. I don't think it's called that. It's probably like something crazy.
Oh, got it. Apple Vision Pro. Fancy. It's Apple, of course. All right. Apple Vision Pro, slay or nay?
I'm going to say slay. I'm actually really interested in this. Slay to the concept, nay to the price tag.
$5,000 is it? New Zealand dollars?
It's insane. Like, that is so much money. What the heck? But it's actually going to be really cool, I think. What do you think? Slay or nay, Karvey?
I think nay. I said it. Because, okay, listen. Me and you right now. So, $5,000, simply unjustifiable. However, I think it'll be beneficial for people that work office jobs and 9-to-5s, because something that really stuck out to me while watching this trailer of them promoting the glasses, goggles, astronaut things, whatever they are, is you could project screens, like multiple screens right on them, and then whoever else has the Vision Pros can also see the same thing you're doing. So people that are presenting, Wolf of Wall Street boys that need to see the bloody stock markets, they can all have a look together. It's all, you don't need physical screens anymore. We're at a day and age where everything is very close to your eyes and you can just see everything. But people like creators or people that work from home, I don't know. Would it be more for business or more just for pleasure and for chilling out and watching movies and playing games, you know? But then again, we have cheaper alternatives that we can use for VR headsets and stuff. You know, PlayStation has great VR headsets. I'm sure Samsung does as well. And, you know, you think it's just the price tag is really throwing me off. The piece of tech is amazing. The price tag, no.
The price tag, it's got that Apple price tag, you know,
it really does.
Extremely expensive price tag. But I think VR is such an interesting concept because I remember when like the Oculus Rift, do you remember that?
Yes.
I remember when that came out and that was the worst. That was like, I got motion sickness because
really?
I like used one of them at like some demo place and I was like, this is horrible. Like, I can't believe this is what people were making like VR. But I think like it's definitely a step up now, like with this Apple VR, like Vision Pro, like it's going to a place that's like so far beyond just like gaming. It's going to like that, like lifestyle kind of area, which I think is really cool. Like I'm a bit of a nerd, like a tech nerd. I really want one, but like $5,000 is pretty insane.
Yes.
But
also, one more thing that freaks me the flip out is when you have the goggles on and you want to talk to somebody IRL, so like someone face to face, you can see the eyes, right? But they're not direct eyes. What they are is it's a little camera in the goggles that projects your eyes and puts them into the front of the screen. So you're basically seeing a pair of eyes through the screen, but not through the screen. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Not really, but it sounds really weird.
So you're not looking at their eyeballs, you're looking at the screen of their eyeballs, and that just freaks me out and I don't like it.
Oh, that's wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Technology? I don't know how to explain it, but that's how I'm explaining it today.
No, that's kind of crazy. No, it's very, very interesting concept, and you know, I'm very excited to see it kind of happen and to come out. I'm excited to go to the Apple shop and test it. You know.
Oh, okay. Wait, can you test them?
Yeah, probably. Surely. I mean, it's a $5,000 product. I'd have one where you could like, you know, test it in the store. Surely. Like, I'm not just going to buy something if I can't test it, you know?
You just go to the store, bro, and you'll see all of these people with the fisheye bloody things on and just moving around, just looking like zombies. It's going to be so funny.
I think it would be really good for like plane trips too. Like, honestly, I think if you had that on a plane trip and like it would literally be like you were in a cinema on the plane. Just imagine that. That'd be pretty cool.
That is
for
very
travel,
true.
That would be awesome. I think that's going to be like a big draw point for it.
Yeah.
But I think that pretty much concludes our episode today.
Yes.
Yeah, that was so much fun. Well, make sure you're following us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all of the social media channels at Level Up Potty. And if you rate us 5 stars on Spotify and leave a review on Apple Podcasts, we will love you forever. It really helps us out. And we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye.